easy north, so.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the second leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live third round coverage of the Deutsche Bank Championship. Now we go down to the action at the first. Starting to round the turn now. 72 holes, it's a lot of golf. Third round about to get underway.
Yeah, played well through the first 2 days. Very much in contention. But it's still a new day. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. What a nice shot. Right on the green, and a pretty easy putt on the way. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Great start.
Frank, they renovated the par 5 second back in 2010. What'd they do to the hole, and how does it play now?
Well, they changed the green, especially the left side. There's a huge mound there now. It's still a driver off the tee, but before you could bail out on the left side, you can't bail out anymore. It's a devilish of a chip over that mound.
Those chocolate drop mounds give the course a really nice look.
Yeah, they just pop. And you can see them, and you know that they're problematic.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards, just crushed it in the fairway. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Wow, I thought he made that. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Has it for another birdie. 2 holes, 2 birdies. So we started with a short par 4, then the par 5 second, now a par 3 here at the third, Frank.
Got an L-shaped green just protected by that bunker on the right, so be very careful where that flag's located.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough.
All right, hole in one.
I mean, that's how the game is played. Right there.
Oh
It looks so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
So they'll tap in. No problems early. Looks good.
Does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
Here now with a par 4 fourth and at just 298 yards. That's right, under 300 yards and a par 4. You thinking about driving the green?
Only the faint of heart won't go for this green.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par. Not a problem there, Rich.
He'll take par and move on. Frank, the fifth hole, beefy at 466 yards. What's the best way to attack here?
Well, it's a gentle dogleg left, Rich. That first bunker really doesn't come into play on the right side. The one on the left is the one you've got to be cognizant of. Get something a little right of that, you'll have second shot around 160, 170 yards in.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Ready now at the 6th. It is a tricky 465-yard par 4.
Yeah, hit it through the chute. Water comes into play a little bit down the left if you're a long hitter.
Excellent looking shot here. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, our featured player, a bit wobbly of late. This is an important approach shot.
It is. Time to just hit the brakes, do a little reset. Things aren't completely lost yet. Start to get back to that positive frame of mind.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. And it makes the green in regulation. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. That was a good run right there. Almost went in.
At least he's seen the line as it went past the hole. So just replicate that on the way back.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. in for par. Seventh hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 600 yards. What's the way to play it?
Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Well, when he goes after it like he is here,
Just pulverize that golf.
Game on! Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch, superhero, Marvel. Fantastic Four.
long,
Fantastic
just
Four.
meant longer.
Ooh, he squeezed that one, Frank.
That is the champion of the mashes. He mashed them. I don't know if that button can be used again after that.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. As this putt for birdie.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Clean this up with a tap. He's made it. Frank, looking at the eighth, par 3 of 213 yards, obviously short, is trouble.
Yeah, that's where it's narrow. Ideally, you want to fly that ball more, sort of at least 10 or 12 yards onto this green, where it starts to widen up.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. It's a pretty good shot. That ball settles in about 13 feet away.
You'd like to think unlucky for some, but birdie putt coming up. Really. This is that awkward length.
Continues to roll it very well all day long. Hole number 9, Frank, 472 yards. Good par 4.
Yeah, if you blink, it'll catch you.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, this has really been impressive in these strong winds, putting together a great round of golf.
Well, the wind really is showcasing how good this player really is and separating him from the field.
Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Continues to hold that sizable lead on the rest of the field. Well, such a beautiful time of year to play the game. The leaves are turning here in New England. It's a cool, crisp afternoon at the TPC Boston. And now we've made the turn, Frank, headed to the back 9.
A nice par 4 to start. No fairway bunkers to worry about. Hazard left and right. and a green that shapes about 45 degrees to the left.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the
Golf
same
ball.
time. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, like all TPC golf courses, TPC Boston has the fan in mind. So you see those mounds throughout the golf course that gives people a chance to just sit, relax, and watch some golf. And there's a nice shady spot on the hill behind the 11th.
Yeah, that's just before the 12th tee, and you really do get a look at the tee shots coming in 11, as well as the little undulations and contours on that massive green.
Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday and trying for another one today. This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. Frank, the 12th looks to be a pretty straightforward par 4.
Just bends to the left. There's a big sort of crop of mounds on that right side. If you can just go a little left of those, you get a nice kick forward.
Wow, what impact. Absolutely crushed it.
Golf ball.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Oh, painful lip out. This is a good putt.
Absolutely can't believe it. I thought that thing was stone dead in the center. So they'll tap in. Has his par. On the tee now at another par 4, the 13th. Frank, how do you play it?
Well, it looks like it's a dogleg right, but ideally you want to keep that tee shot down the left, and you don't want to leave any of it behind.
Right out of the center of the
Golf
bat.
ball.
Did you hear that?
That ball's run out certainly over 300 yards, Frank. Call it about 310. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Frank, the 14th, this is a dogleg left, 495 yards, another case where the driver will set everything up.
But you have to avoid those mounds on the left. They'll just snag your ball.
Can't hit a ball that hard.
Golf
That is
ball.
crushing it beyond all crushing.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Just a phenomenal approach shot, and now a great chance for an eagle. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Oh, just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
Now at the par 4 15th, what do you think of this hole, Frank?
Oh, I love the strategy involved here. It's not just necessarily a driver off the tee. Smart play often comes on top here because it's a second shot hole.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Good contact, good result. Frank, you think about the great rivalries in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox, Ollie and Frazier, and in golf, Nicklaus and Palmer. Great athletes, great teams, pushing one another to great heights.
It's amazing how that's gone forward too, because Nicklaus and Palmer really became Nicklaus and Watson. Then there was like Norman Faldo, but some would say that Faldo Ballesteros, 6 majors to 5 was even more important. But in this era that we're in now, I think we're all praying for that Woods-McIlroy rivalry. Woods with 14 majors, McIlroy already with 4. That really is one to celebrate over.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. And getting ready for the putt. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, fishing is a nice sport, just not at this hole.
Yeah, a little left here, you'll be more than fishing, that's for sure. Now, there's a little mound on the right side. It's about twice the size of a coffee table. When the flag's there, you need your best. Hazard.
Maybe wet. Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. And he has it for birdie. Frank, the 17th here at TPC Boston underwent quite a radical change.
Yeah, that renovation and that redesign that they did, it changed the character of the hole, but they still kept that big mound in the middle of the green. So that second shot is still punishing if you misjudge it.
And players nursing a lead, they might want to think about playing it safe down the right side, but if you're trying to make up some ground, you could try to fly the church pews that divide the fairway into two sections, and that would give you a nice short wedge in.
Yeah, give you a short wedge in, but really the risk, is it worth it?
Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
On to the finishing hole here at TPC Boston. What can we expect, Frank?
Drive down the left side, and then it's all about the second shot.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
About 25 feet from the cup.
Get high!
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Frank, he might like this one. He might like it. And he has it, Frank!
I don't believe it.
Eagle! Let's get it. Let's go.
Frank,
That was
the
an
18th
amazing
TPC
putt by me.
Boston, for whatever reason,
Let's get it.
generates quite
Let's
a bit of buzz. doesn't it?
go.
It does. The longer hitters, obviously, they lick their chops. They're having a chance to make this green in two. But if you find one of the fairway bunkers, the addition of that pot bunker for the layup, that just makes that decision that much more difficult.
CPT Naruto over and out, and also shout out. And also today is December 24th, 2019, Christmas Eve, George Christmas Eve, and shout out to all the NBA games tomorrow on Christmas, December 25th, 2019, one day, George Merry Christmas, and all the games are gonna be decided. At least that's what I expect. it's the Boston Celtics at the Boston Celtics at the Toronto Raptors. The Milwaukee Bucks at the Philadelphia 76ers. The Houston Rockets at the Golden State Warriors, which is in San Francisco. the Los Angeles Clippers at the Los Angeles Lakers, which is the same place, same arena, Staples Center. That's gonna be exciting. And my favorite team, my favorite NBA team, Denver Nuggets. And we're also at home in our arena, the Pepsi Center. And we are versing the New Orleans Pelicans. We're hosting. And so all the games tomorrow are going to be amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh and perfect. So yes, shout out to that. And with all that being said, CBT Naruto over and out.